You are listening to Maximum Pew Pew, an actual play RPG podcast. Maximum Pew Pew follows continuous storylines and are meant to be enjoyed from the beginning. This episode follows the Dead Sons storyline and may contain spoilers for the Dead Sons Adventure Path published by Paizo Incorporated. Gameplay segments may contain mature themes and adult language. In this episode, the party experiences more of Castrovel's creatures and weather phenomena.
Oh yeah, Cyna is ready for
Did
this.
anyone have a 7 or below?
Give me a moment.
I got a 6.
No!
You got a 6?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so everybody else was above 7. So what'd you have?
27.
27. Alright, Maia.
Going first.
16.
And
That's
Zenka.
just unnecessary.
19.
So it should be Maia, Zenka, Cyna, the creature, and Ion, I believe. Rockaway is not going to participate in this combat. I'm sure you understand.
Yeah, because she's lazy. Which is why instead of getting a job, she
Doctor-
joined a doomsday cult.
I'm pretty sure that it seemed like a good idea at the time. No, it probably wasn't.
No.
It was probably the least bad idea.
I feel
at the
like
time.
Now you've got OK Go stuck in my head.
I feel like there was a
Damn
boy
it.
involved, and he was all like, hey, I'm in this really cool thing, but it's not heroin. It's a doomsday cult.
It's totally a destroyer cult.
Well, that is
and check
certainly
it out.
cheaper.
I have this ripped up denim jacket with a full panel destroyer album art on the back of it. It's awesome.
You had me at Destroyer. Maia, you're up. This creature is finally
Hey,
wanting to take
baby,
its
we're
stand.
young. You want to go make bad decisions together? All right.
That's hot.
Got a few years before you got to deal with the consequences.
Yeah, now
Or
she's looking back.
days laying in the
Now
sunlight
she's looking back, and
that
she was
feel
like,
like
oh,
months."
God, how did I ever fall in love with that creep? Oh, I'm dying. I have plant babies in me.
I'm pregnant 19 times.
In your leg.
In my leg.
So,
Maya.
Maia, what do?
Somebody more twitchy than me.
I suppose I will give him the old scan
Did I
and
put
shoot him.
these up wrong? What was your initiative?
27.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was really confused. I was
sorry.
like, wait, did I miss him like holding his turn?
And then what was yours?
16?
16. I had names confused. I apologize. Cyna, you're up. I apologize.
All right. Well, this is pretty straightforward. What's going to happen here?
Tina's going to shoot
This
the
is
shit
the
out of
story of a gun.
All right. So the trick attack will be.
How close do you have to be for a trick attack? Is it within 30?
I can move if necessary.
I don't know if it has to be.
I don't know if it has to be, but I know you can't.
But
like,
the problem
anyways.
is it has to be a melee weapon or like a little
So
short range near you. So
29 for the trick attack.
yes.
All right.
Your DC is going to be 24 on this creature.
All right. If I had improved crit, that would be a crit. I think I need that in my life. So that's going to be a. 24 to hit, or 25 to hit.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right. And eat revolver, sucker. It's going to be 10 Sonic.
10 Sonic. Okay.
you have a sonic revolver.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was one of the.
that was one of the special guns.
I feel like it still has like a 6-barrel like chamber. Just
Well, it does.
For
They're
looks.
like
It's a cap gun. They're just really big
they're like
caps.
cartridges that store like that fill with gas for the compression effect.
Nice. I like it.
And instead of like a bullet head, it's like a whistle.
Like a train whistle.
Yeah.
Well, it's like a compressor.
Yeah, I like it.
Zenka, you're up. A loud pop goes off as Cyna's,
Is it
yeah,
still
Cyna
a move
engages
action to
The
retrieve
sound
an
of a
item?
freight train happened.
Sure. Okay, I'm going to get out a Serum of Healing because I have set my expectations accordingly.
Okay. As a point of order, nobody's injured except for the creature.
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm getting prepared. No, and then standard action, I'm going to cast a spell at it.
Okay.
Microbot Assault.
Now, is that a range or is it like a creature?
It is a range, and then this is just a swarm.
Okay. So you're moving the swarm to...
It follows the target, doesn't it?
It can, but it is a swarm 10-foot square of bots. The range is 35 feet right now. So that's all within 35 feet of me. And they will attack any enemies of mine, and they will stick around for one round after I cease concentrating.
And they are harrying and...
They are harrying
covering.
and covering fire. So
Gotcha.
it's +2 to hit it, and it's got a...
Minus 2
our
to hit us.
ACs are +2.
Okay.
Nice.
Maya,
That's a really cool
it is your
spell.
turn.
It is very nice. Now that's my standard actions from now until forever, though.
At least, first
Yeah.
round.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think I'm going to
Or do you
scan
have to
the
spin a standard
target,
to concentrate. Really?
Yes. Yeah.
and then I'll
That's
try
okay.
and try and
I'll do
shoot
it.
this
But
bad
I'm also
boy
like,
with
I've got the
my
serum just in case.
with my dangerous orphan. Let's see. Oh, nat 20.
Oh, snap.
So you do double damage. Does your thing have a critical modifier on it? Like, does it have any kind of critical ability?
I don't think so.
I don't think that one had a critical.
Yeah, because
ability
it
on
kind of has like an increased crit range and stuff like that. So I could see, why it wouldn't. Alright. I'll just roll this twice, right? Or is it just flat out times 2 damage?
You roll everything
Roll
twice.
twice.
Okay.
And then you add the modifiers twice.
Alright. 3. Why have I forgotten how to do everything? Hold on. It's been too long.
That's what happens when you spend several weeks between sessions. You
Right.
forget how the game works.
Alright, so that's 5 damage. And then we're going to replace that. So 7, 8, 9. So 9 plus 5, 14 damage.
14 damage.
That was a pretty underwhelming critical hit.
Okay. You shoot this thing pretty definitively. A lot of plant matter and fluids kind of fly off this thing as you shoot it.
That sounds really gross.
I tried. That was the goal. You'll see that during the aftermath of this shot, some of these wounds begin to slowly heal up on it.
Right, the stealing.
Do we have fire? I have a feeling that setting it on fire would be good.
It is going to... Who's it going to attack? Well, Zenka, you're probably the closest.
I am.
So it's going to attempt to attack you. What'll it do, though? We'll try this. Has an easier chance of hitting, I think. So normally that would be a 16 EAC, but it is harried, so that'll be a 14 against your EAC.
That will not hit.
Not hit.
16 would have, though.
So it is attempting... It made an attempt to spit this acid globule at you.
Oh!
And you feel like at the last moment, like it was kind of centered up on you at the last moment, one of these nanobots kind of like got in its eye or something and made it just like an involuntary twitch as this acid globule fires past you and hits a bit of a stump, and you can see as the smoke starts to form. That was exactly what this was, just some caustic liquid that it tried to hawk at you.
Lovely.
Lovely.
But at this point, it is Ion's turn. There have been some pew-pews, there's been some casting, there's been some loogies hawked. And you've been talking a big game about shooting this thing for the better part of a day. What would you like to do?
The answer is not shoot it.
I like the idea of shooting it.
Oh, okay.
You can do whatever you would like.
Why are we
But I'm
not
just gonna
shooting it?
laugh if it's not shoot it.
No, he's just making a joke.
No, it's like I don't want to tell you how to run your character, but I am gonna laugh like hell.
I'm going to duck for cover, and...
I'm gonna shoot the tentacle dog twice with my
Okay.
laser rifle.
That's a thing you can do.
Those look like decent rolls.
Does a 21 hit? It's EAC?
Yes.
Yeah, then both of those are gonna hit. F you, tentacle dog. Pew pew!
Oh.
Nice.
It's ×2. Okay, so... Yeah, I'm sorry, my brain. Stuff.
You can give them to me separate. I can
18 total.
18 total.
So would you say you just did maximum pew pew?
Not quite.
No, not
There
quite.
it was, ladies and gentlemen,
Roll credits.
Cyna.
All right.
This thing's looking hurt. It's still got a
It
little
should.
bit.
We've been hitting it.
well then.
Yeah, you've been hitting it hard.
Apparently,
All right, let me go mark
plant
that.
puppies
Alright,
are a little bit tough.
The 30 something for the stealth check,
Yeah. Again, 24 is your target.
and yeah, the attack roll's not so good.
Well, it's being
Right.
harried, or you're getting.
Yeah, so it's going to be but it's going to be a 10 EAC.
Oh,
Is
not
that
quite
with the
that
plus
good.
2?
No, it's not. 12.
And then it's considered flat-footed.
Yeah,
It's not quite enough.
I mean
That's just a-
Let me math again. Yeah, 12.
Yeah, that is not quite enough. This thing is still pretty beefy. Zenka.
Okay, well I know what my standard action is going to be. My move action, I can't really move any further away, or these things are going to stop working because they're going to move outside of range.
Did it just like fall to the ground?
I don't know. Like I guess.
Connection lost.
Yeah, right, yeah. Your Bluetooth connection has been lost.
Yeah, like I'm assuming it's like any other spell with a range like that. So move action. I'm just gonna go ahead and delay. Or no, I can't delay. I'm just gonna skip my move action then.
Just kind of focus on.
Nah, let's guarded step. Never mind. My turn's over.
Maia.
All right.
I'm afraid this thing might heal up a little bit more if you don't do something.
Right. Burn this man to the ground.
That's the spirit.
All right. Oh, crit again. This time it's a 19.
God.
I'm assuming I hit it.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, it was on fire two rounds in a row. This dangerous orphan. Oh, nice. Okay, that's 11 damage. And that is plus 8, so 19 damage that time.
19
Much better.
brings it to 59. That is enough to knock it unconscious.
I was just dialed in this combat.
So this thing does have resolve points. So it is not dead. It is unconscious.
That's terrifying.
You may want to
Fix that?
resolve that.
I mean, we'll put a few more bullets in it. I'm cool with that.
Let's set it on fire.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so you set it on fire and put a few more bullets in it in no particular order.
Or maybe just alternating until...
I have a quick question. I'm not finding it. I feel like I'm literally flipping by it every single time. I cannot find it. Okay, so the critical effects just happen, except for a handful of them where the target must succeed on a fortitude save. Where is the formula for that fortitude save given to you?
Oh, it's in the equipment chapter.
Is it in equipment?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I believe it's in the general rules for how things like
Those
fusions and stuff work.
Because it's not on the critical hit effects page.
Right. Does it come from a weapon fusion?
No. Like, deafen. Your target must succeed on a fortitude saving throw or be deafened. And then it says, see page 275. 275 is the condition deafened.
Right.
Okay, so is it the normal...
I'm figuring it's probably equivalent to 10 plus the weapon level, or half the weapon level, plus either your dex or strength mod, is what I'm assuming. But I'm not finding that anywhere. Okay, it's on page 181 inside this little box. That's the only place it is.
It's okay.
It is the
It's the
DC
Jared's
for a
gonna say
saving
not
throw
mine.
is typically 10 plus half the weapon item level. One of your ability modifiers, unless it says which ability modifier. It's dexterity for range or thrown weapons and strength for a melee weapon. Okay, so I was right.
Okay.
All right, so
It just seems that they would only put it in a little tiny box off to the side.
To be fair, it is labeled weapon special property and critical hit DC.
It's a little tiny box. It's a little one.
It's a different color.
It is
There's a lot of
different
stuff on
color
that
and
page.
The title is very large.
There's a lot of
and it
stuff on that
says
page.
Critical hit DCs.
Yeah, there's all sorts of
on
stuff
one
on
line
All the
by
words.
itself.
All the words.
rare.
A lot of letters on that page.
Wow, children. So now that you
You've passed
guys have
over
a
Also, fairness. It's
a-
not on the page with your critical hit.
No, it's not.
oh my gosh.
Why would you do that?
Because it's Paizo.
Because somebody in
Let's
the
put them-
publishing department said we only put one sidebar or chart per page.
No, what
Yeah.
it is, weapon special properties. It's weapon special property and critical hit DCs.
Yeah.
So it's on the same page if you're looking at the weapon special
It's-
properties, but not the critical
It's
hits.
putting the
It's tricks.
it's putting the map 3 pages before the encounter, the stat blocks 2 pages after the encounter, and the scaling encounter information at the beginning of the chapter.
But
Whatever
damn-
happened to those appendices
But-
that was
but-
going to have everything in it? Did
but-
they still do those?
Yes.
Yeah, they just
Oh,
suck
thank
when it's
God.
needed. But but damn if that book doesn't look good when you're flipping through it in the store.
Yeah. So, Rakawi
That's what
is
matters.
now a companion of yours. I am keeping track of her disease track here. I should probably say that the disease she currently has special condition once she hits what would be considered comatose, which is usually the step before death.
That's when we roll
That's
initiative
when-
and kill her puppies.
That's when
Yeah, but she
gets
doesn't get
rough.
any worse beyond comatose, does she?
She
But we made her go back a step, didn't we?
We did.
right. That's why your guys are at debilitated. This is
Okay.
impaired, weakened, and latent. Once you get to latent, then she's fought off the infection.
Okay, that's cool.
So you guys are going to make those checks every single day we progress, and then we'll
Let's do it.
we'll go from there.
Oh, okay.
So you've pretty much killed this creature. It's been stalking you. You get her feeling better. I mean, she's still got her regular gear, and with your sense motives, you get the impression that this seems like a better idea. You guys didn't abandon her. You actually helped her, and you've convinced her that perhaps she does need to correct.
Sierra
Not-
knows the way.
Not being a murder death cult.
I only believe in the cold logic of Trian.
Saren raised the way.
So Well,
Rhyme for your
over the course of
convenience.
this, is there anything else you can tell us about the people that they're with, or are the doctors they kidnapped okay?
Tell us about the people who left you for dead.
Everyone seemed fine. Most of the cultists are almost just like me, kind of mercenaries. There are a few that have been that have ran around with the
Drink too much
the
Kool-Aid.
leader Tahaman for quite some time, so they're pretty well trained, pretty well equipped. They've been they've got a communications device, real large, like planet-wide type deal that we've been carrying around.
So they're going to call for somebody when they get there?
I think once they find what they need to find, they're going to communicate with someone. Again, I'm pretty low level. They didn't feel the need to discuss those specifics other than
Well,
that
it
this
sounds
was
like they're after something, and they might be calling for an extraction.
maybe.
Well, wait a second.
Then again, I'm not sure if they would risk the law enforcement coming to.
No, it means they
Yeah.
have a ship coming. Because at that point, it
Who
doesn't
cares?
matter.
Right.
You get what you came for, and you leave.
Yep.
That's how
And
I
if you're
do it.
going to destroy the universe anyways, not so worried about coming back and paying that ticket, now, are we?
It's the small things that make life worth living.
It really is.
And also the giant super weapons.
Not so much.
So you guys will travel. You had a pretty good survival check the last time you made it, which means that you're going to be able to get her through just fine.
Sweet.
You do have to take a few breaks. Some of you kind of maybe help her along in some places. I mean, she's trying. Yeah, she's trying her best, but like very frequently, she's just like cold sweats from exertion and stuff. Like she's trying real hard, and you know, it's having been kind of in this state for several days. She's just kind of weak, but she's doing pretty well, considering. So you guys set up camp. She, as far as her equipment goes, she's got a Defiant longsword, a utility scatter gun, a shot grenade, let's see here. She's wearing the Shinta Ringwear 1. She's got about 2 weeks of field rations. So she's pretty good as far as like supplies and stuff. Her life support on her suit is probably tapped though.
Well, then, before the first night we stop with her, could you charge it up?
I think you have to charge it at a charge station. I think we read that last time.
Well, no, I mean, I've got a spell that explicitly lets me charge things.
You guys, did you end up with like an extra suit of armor or something?
Yes, I think
Yeah.
we did. Yeah.
So
Here, this person's not using the battery.
Yeah.
So you can switch out batteries and stuff, and she'll pretty much do the same thing you guys have. She's got enough rations too that you don't have to worry about feeding her. You guys camp. She rests pretty peacefully, and then before you guys go out, you guys can make your medicine check to try to help treat her carrion spores again.
I will assist. I successfully assist.
I got a 20 without assist.
Yeah, you're fine. The DC is 13 on that, so she
Oh,
gets
okay.
a plus
That's hard
4 to
not to
those
make.
checks, correct? That's a good roll. That is also a good roll. So she moves up to impaired. Impaired. Victim is exhausted. Whenever she takes a standard or full action, she must succeed a fort save at the disease's DC or lose the action and become nauseated for a minute. So again, as long as you're not pushing, she's not in as much pain.
She just sounds hungover now.
Yeah, she's not gonna lose hit points now. She's
Yeah.
just gonna be sick for a while.
Oh, I've been there, the next day you go to do something, suddenly, like, last night's festivities hit you again, and you're like, whoa.
Yeah. She kind of, on occasion, she's not going to be much help for, like, stealth checks. On occasion, she gets, like, these, like, hacking coughs that it almost looks like she's kicked up, like, a bunch of charcoal or something.
Ugh.
On her hand or something.
Just keep
It's
coughing
not-
up the spores. Sweetie.
Yeah, it's not
that's
like
healing.
Yeah, so it's
Oh god.
You're gonna
but-
be just fine.
That's your body saying, no, get out of me.
but yeah. Other than that, like it seems like the rest did her well.
Awesome.
So you guys can make me survival checks to actually progress through today.
I assist.
I'm distracted by trying to talk her into worshipping Sarah and don't quite
Well,
really pay attention
obviously,
to where
well,
we're
I will
going.
Overcompensate.
Sarah Ray is such a warm...
I mean, if I was as tall as you,
Loving.
I'd be spending my whole life overcompensating. A
Yeah,
gun
well,
as big as you are.
Some of us don't have to.
As my knees turn into ash from that severe burn and I fall over dying. Oh God! Why did I set myself up for these things? Oh, put me out! Put me out!
27.
27. Yeah,
That's
I don't have
before
a fire
touching the
extinguisher.
maps.
yeah.
We do have a fire extinguisher.
Do we? Did somebody buy one?
Yes, and we
Yes.
have a grenade and a detonator, and we're going to make something awesome with it sometime. Don't worry about it.
Fire extinguisher, a grenade, and a detonator.
Yes,
That sounds like a party.
it does. It sounds like the best
See,
party ever.
You know what the problem with Ion is? Is he always says exactly the right thing in the worst possible way.
This is true.
Oh no.
I wish you wouldn't have said it like that. So, as you are beginning to travel this evening, the winds shift a little bit, and the you kind of get this like tangy scent in the air, kind of like spring has sprung, that type of deal. You can kind of just smell like the flowers or something. But there's definitely been sort of a change in the scent. And while we haven't talked about the Kakarikis much, there have been some that have sort of continued to follow you and harass you, and you've always, you've heard the yelping or whatever. The bigger concern was the Kasarik previously. But there's an eerie silence as the wind starts to shift a bit. You'll see that the Kakarikis start, always get a bit more serious. Instead of just like, harassing you, throwing rocks at you on occasion, anything like that, they get serious. They start yelping warnings to each other, and they begin to race up towards these bucket-sized flowers up in the trees and wrap themselves in the petals.
That's not worrisome.
No monkeys
Someone
here.
make me perception checks, and then we'll make some other checks.
By the way, there's a T-Rex.
26.
26.
I got a 6.
25. Close.
Anyone 15 or above is going to notice these fluffy pink clouds floating gently above the trees.
That's not the color of clouds.
I mean, it's just above the trees, like it's not quite like in the, the ionosphere or anything like
right.
that.
They're
It's
not
just
cloud
sort of-
level.
What in the seven hells is that?
Well,
it's
give me a
not-
life science or survival check.
Oh,
I
you will
might
get a
have an
life
answer for
science.
this. I'm going to have an answer regardless of what I'm
24.
rolling.
11.
No, that's
11 life science.
So we're looking for 17s on either of these.
Those are cotton candy.
Okay. Not quite. A 17
Floating cotton candy.
is going to tell you
Yay.
that this is the signs of an imminent approach of one of Castrovel's notorious mold storms.
Mold storm.
They have mold storms.
They have storms
Yeah.
of mold.
So
So-
here's if
Guys, this is not going to be good for my
yeah, if you read that entry in Pack Worlds, all you need to know is no bueno.
I have not yet read this
So,
section of Packed Worlds. I
It
feel like
specifically says in so many words, no bueno.
Cyna knows that mold storms are short-lived
Get the
events
bacon or it's going away.
in which
Okay.
which several types of giant
was gonna
fungi
ask that if
all
I was
release their spores at once.
And I am totally taking
In
that.
smaller quantities, the spores are harmless, but mold spores can clog creatures' respiratory systems and can even take root in living tissues, breaking down flesh and inhibiting neurological systems.
You know those orgies that the cool kids used to go to in college? It's like that, but pollen over like an entire 100-mile radius.
And during a mold
yes,
storm
yes.
without shelter is very dangerous.
So it's exactly like college.
In real life, this would literally kill me. I have such bad allergies to that stuff.
This is why. Yeah, okay, let's talk about immune systems and growing up on a spaceship. Okay,
yeah.
there is no pollen on a spaceship.
No, but there are new and interesting kinds of bacteria.
Yes, this is why armor goes on.
Yeah.
Helmets
So
and oxygen.
There are options here. I mean, you can try to weather this out.
Can we roll up in some leaves? Because that apparently works for the monkeys.
So here are your options pragmatically. You can say, screw it. You can just travel on through. If you'd used your environmental protections, it will use more than you were kind of anticipating because you've been purposely traveling during the times of day where you haven't had to use much of your environmental protection.
Right, and we've been trying to minimize it. So
Yeah.
what you're talking about is we may hit like the last day and a half of travel
And have
back.
to change our strategy.
Well, that being said, the hoteliers use just regular batteries. I can recharge those, kind of.
Okay.
So
in the armor section, it specifically states out that you can only recharge an armor at a travel
Well,
station.
I'm going to go over the options here. So you can trudge through using your environmental protections. And I'm going to present you options that are reasonable. And if you want to do anything unreasonable, that's going to be on you. But I'm not going to suggest that you just plow through dangerous things. So you can go through the storm with your environmental protection. It will work. It'll filter out all this stuff. You're just going to be using,
More.
how many ever hours it takes for you to get through this. You could set up camp using your mobile hotelier or use a survival check to endure severe weather. For you to hunker down during a time where you'd normally be traveling, you're going to lose some progress. Basically, yeah. So
Is this
we'll
going
cross
to
that.
affect line of sight? Is it like smoke, or is it just fog, or is it just really super annoying?
Probably annoying as far as affecting your ability to see or anything like that. Not much. It's just it's visible at a distance, but up close you can't really see it. Like you can see
Okay,
it start
so
to
it's
leave
like-
like a film on your.
So it's living in LA.
Or spring in the
Small.
Blue Ridge Mountains?
yeah,
Yeah, okay. So, tree sex everywhere.
it's everywhere.
Really? No. I grew up in Winchester, Virginia, which is in the valley, surrounded by the Blue Ridge Mountains. Literally, every car ends up some shade of yellow in the spring because there's that much pollen on it.
That's terrifying. I would die. I would just die.
You're like, hey, didn't your car used to be red? And they're like, yeah, why? And you're like, it's kind of orangish yellow now. And they're like, oh, it's just, it's spring.
What
happens?
So, I'm inclined to push through it. If it's not going to impede our travel, yes, it will suck up some of our resources, but I have a feeling the people who are there that are waiting on us,
I feel like progress is
they
more
have
important than
resources
safety.
and we'll need them more than they do when we're done with them.
You know what?
That's true.
Ace is right. Let's just keep going.
Okay. Can I offer
Who's
one of these
Ace?
to Mom?
By all means,
Okay.
take them upstairs.
You are.
Give me.
You're Ace.
You guys discuss.
I am
figure
not
out what
Ace.
you wanna do.
That's your call sign now.
No, it's not.
That's what you think.
Actually, I had a question about feats. There's not a lot to choose from. So
Fair enough.
that's actually a good thing, in my opinion. So I don't
You don't have to dig through an encyclopedia.
Right. So I was
of missed
looking
that.
at the. There is a feat I can pick up, and I have enough intelligence that I can get 2 0-level Technomancer spells and 1 1-level Technomancer spell. Is that worth it, or should I just be like, no?
Well, okay,
no.
the question is, do you want to spend your standard action doing those spells instead of the other stuff on your character sheet?
Right. My only thought is, like, what if I run out of ammo or something happens? At least I could have one spell to, like...
Have you looked at...
If you were going to take a Technomancer spell, I feel like the most useful for you probably would be Supercharged Weapon, which is a first level spell.
Right, but also consider that he could just be shooting people for 2 turns.
Yeah.
That
Have
is
you looked at-
your action to do that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we have another character that
Yeah.
I've got Supercharged Weapon. I can just do that.
Have you looked
for
at Amplified Glitch?
I did. That was my other decision.
You are super good for those glitch things.
Yeah.
Because you could just
Yeah.
basically
I mean,
hi,
like-
welcome to Star Trek land. Your control panel explodes.
Yeah, like you're gonna have to invest 3 ranks into Intimidate. But
Oh, you have to have Intimidate for Amplified Glitch?
yeah, it's a prereq.
no.
But
It's
you never have to use it because you're basically doing Intimidates off of your computer, which you're gonna do all day long.
Yeah, you got...
Like you're gonna go to
Okay.
sleep and shit's just gonna start breaking around you. Because
that might
you're
be a bad
good that you're that good with
Or
computers.
somebody goes, I will hide behind this technological thing that keeps me safe. And you're like, ha! Make it explode.
Yeah.
Okay. That's probably what I'll go with then. It was either going to be that
Or
or
just catch somebody at right exactly the wrong time and make their screen blue screen.
I did just notice the Intimidate 3 ranks. Okay. I can do that, though. I mean, that's easy. I just-
you
Yeah, because don't you have like
Yeah, you got
I get
plus
8
3 for
skill.
int.
Yeah.
All right, so what do we decide to do?
We're going to push through it.
You're going to push through
Yeah.
it. Okay.
with the environmental controls.
So you decide to push through, and
I don't think I can recharge the armor.
so Rakawi, does she have...
She has the
spare armor?
The spare armor
Okay.
that
So
we
you,
found.
Right. I think the spare was Alicia to Ringwear, too, wasn't it?
Well, if it was, and you took that...
No, I
Okay.
bought some. That
He
was
bought
I
some,
bought it
I
right
took
before the
some.
encounter.
I took some.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you took the one we picked up.
Yes, so
we would
she
still
has
have
our old.
your armor.
Yeah, she still has our old.
okay. So you guys will turn on your environmental protection, just kind of soldier on through it.
Your
You'll...
faceplate is turning green. And pink.
Yeah, you'll kind of have to like constantly sort of like wipe the crud off the helmet and whatever.
Can you technomancer us some windshield wipers?
I don't think prestidigitation is still...
But eventually,
Unseen
It's called Token
it's
Spell.
token spell.
Oh, maybe. Hold on, let me see if I have
But
that spell.
eventually, after about 4 hours, the warning lights kind of
No!
inside your helmet HUD will stop going off, suggesting that most of this mold has probably lost
I just picked up
enough of
Detect
its
Magic.
potency to be able to deal with. So go ahead and take 4 hours of environmental protection off everyone if you're going to trudge through. So you didn't lose any progress though. So that's
more important.
Did you say an additional 4 hours?
No, just 4 hours in general because you guys have
We
been
had to
trying to
use
move
4
during the
hours.
day without the need of your environmental protection.
Oh, I see.
And
Yeah. Oh, because we were staying...
this is happening during prime travel time.
Yeah.
Okay, so it basically just counts as an extra day of travel.
Yeah, because we were
Okay.
resting during the
In
day
the math,
and traveling
when
at-
we did
in
the
evening
math-
and night.
If we don't lose any days and we stay consistent, we'll get there, I want to say, in 2 weeks.
Roughly.
And then it's going to be 2 weeks back.
It's just... Yeah.
We've made really good time, though.
Right.
Yeah.
So when we did the math with the lowest level armor, only using a 4 hour days, we beat that by a day.
Okay.
So we
And
had
we're really
one
So
spare day.
and we're only using 4 hours a day. So that literally puts us at we got to get back on time, or someone's going to have to start making saves. And I'm pretty sure it's Trevor.
Probably.
Oh no.
Okay. So
Yeah, because I can't recharge armor because I don't think armor can be recharged with a battery at any
No, it has to be done at a recharge
Okay,
point.
then yeah, I can't do that.
Stupid eye armor.
Do they make portable
no.
recharge points?
They do not
They make a...
yet.
There's a reason the next book is an equipment book.
all right.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you travel through the
But I guess at the same
The
time, this
day-
would be a lot less fun and math and strategy if we were just well, we're just going to get a portable armor recharger, you know?
Well, then we have to play the encumbrance game. So who's going to carry it?
there are
yeah, that's true.
Wait, we have a thing we can just stuff a bunch of stuff into,
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
we have
yeah.
a null space.
Yeah.
and my equipment tab keeps track of all that shit.
let's see
Supports
here.
multiple containers, and then you can mark this container's contents are weightless.
That's cool.
It just counts the weight of the container.
Yeah, you guys travel through. There are drifts as deep as like a foot in some areas, just because of like natural like wind currents and stuff have kind of like swept them into areas.
Oh my god.
This is all difficult terrain now.
No.
Well, I'm just saying, like this is for flavor.
Oh, I know. I'm just.
But
Does anybody have a shield?
What level armor does everyone have, real quick? I have to redo the math. Mine's 5. Yours is 5.
Oh, okay. Yeah, in that case, mine's 5. Because it's the same.
It is.
I think yours is level 3.
It's level 5.
Yours is level 5. Yours is level 3?
Mine is level 4.
Okay, level 4. Okay. So my old stuff would be level 3, but she's good because it was fully charged and no one was wearing it. Okay.
all right. So
Anyways.
as you're progressing, you're getting close to time to camp down for the evening. Can anyone make me a perception check?
Yeah. Okay.
I could if I rolled better than a 13.
I know. 13.
This is going to be like a 10 or better.
Perception, you say?
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Was able to make it.
That's a 3.
So there's a lot of people distracted right now.
I have a compulsion to try to go sledding in the drifts of pink.
I mean, even Rakawi will say, "Did you hear that?"
What?
Anyone that hit a 10 or better,
There's
there's
yes,
like
I heard something.
like almost a pained reptilian roar
It's 24 days.
Okay.
That's how long
happening.
I've been here.
If everyone would
Okay.
like to set themselves up there, I'll let you decide if you want Rakawi to participate in
No.
combat or not.
Rokali needs to like hang out and stop being a shitbox.
Okay.
Hate for her to be in the middle of combat
Is that
and like
no?
melee,
Is it that?
and then like she get nauseous. Wait, God, it's gonna throw up.
And where the piece is right now is fine. We'll say.
All right.
What stands before you is a let's see here. Is a reptilian hypercarnivore,
Yes.
distinguished by a long neck, decorative spines, and deadly sprints. Do life sciences to try to figure out what this thing is.
Okay.
11.
Did you sleep?
Oh, wait.
We're looking for
I'm
like
gonna
15
I'm
or
gonna
better.
pull a memory module. Lets me reroll a failed skill check as long as I'm not in combat.
Okay, it's a 15 or better. It's the green creature on
All right, much
the
better.
left.
Oh,
I got
okay.
a 25 this time.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
How many? What can I know with the 25?
So you know that this thing sounds like and will eventually look like once it bursts out of the undergrowth is a whiskered rincrota.
Yes. Yep.
And you said you had a 25?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you 3 pieces of information about whiskered rincrotas.
Special attacks.
So as far as special offensive abilities, it has the ability to roar. So as a standard action, it can bellow ferociously, causing all enemies within a certain range to become shaken, unless they make a will save. If a rincrota hits an opponent with its tail attack, it can activate this ability as a move action before the end of its next turn. It has to wait a certain number of rounds before it can do this again. This is a mind-affecting, sense-dependent fear effect. It also has something called upending charge, in which it takes no penalty to its attack roll when using the charge action. If it hits, it can immediately initiate a trip combat maneuver, which takes no action. So it can charge and then cause a trip as part of that.
That's painful. Painful.
2 more pieces of info about this thing.
Those are its special attacks?
Yeah.
What are its special defenses?
Yeah. What special defenses?
Actually doesn't have any special defenses. What I will tell you is that will saves is its weakest.
He's the limiting factor.
All right. So this is just an eating machine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And one more
Third
piece of info.
Mother's maiden name.
We're going to get into some bank accounts.
We will hack the dinosaurs.
Where did he go to elementary school? What was the first car he drove?
Who was his high school mascot?
Those Facebook quizzes that people take and then just like post them, and I'm just like,
It's like, yeah.
you just gave them every security question that could ever be thought of, and you just answered them all.
Right.
I don't know. I'm not good at third piece of information. Don't usually get this many.
Well, actually, there's
ask
not
the
much
GM.
else about it.
Lowest save.
I already told is Will.
Will.
Oh.
And I'll tell you that they are very fast. They've got 50-foot speed.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
They're running from it.
All right. So giant velociraptors. Got it.
Yeah.
As this thing approaches, you've done quite a bit of research into Ringcrotos just because there's various like breeds and they're across a bunch of different planets and stuff. And according to Starfinder Society, we're going to be saving them in a few months.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
this one actually, it looks
Large
like
feathered ones.
Yeah, it looks like spores have begun germinating on its body and
Uh-oh.
have burrowed into its soft tissues. It doesn't look like this Ringcroto found shelter in time for the mold storm.
Oh, so it's got like pink growths on it.
Yeah,
Lovely.
It looks like it's maddened this creature. He's not pleased.
Oh, great. So it's like gold, like ick on a goldfish, only pink.
Yeah, so everyone
Right.
roll initiative. It rolled poorly.
This is almost sad.
Man, that 20.
Oh! I also got a nat.
Did anyone do 5 or worse? Cool. It goes last. Cyna.
11.
11. Okay.
Yeah. I rolled a 2.
Let's see. Zenka.
22.
Maia.
28.
Ion.
12.
You guys
About
got
that
this.
12? Did you have 12?
No, 11.
11. Okay.
You guys got this. I'll
Yay!
take it easy.
I don't have to go last for once.
I go extra first.
Maia.
I go super first.
First plus. Maya, it's your turn. This creature's making its appearance. It looks
Where
very
is it at in
upset.
accordance with us? Is it just that?
It's a large creature.
Okay, so it's just that.
yeah.
Okay.
Second.
Why
first,
recreate the
same
wheel?
as the first.
Yeah. All right.
Well, let's do that then.
I'll give it the old scan, and I'll attack it.
Give it the old beat boop and the old
Right.
orphanage.
So I think this time I'm going to use my my Frostbite Class 0 rifle.
You do you.
Probably has a lower EAC. I guess.
I would assume so. Most things do.
Yeah. When you asked about defenses, you'll know that EAC is lower.
Oh, that's a terrible roll. 9, 10, 11. Does an 11 hit its EAC?
No, this thing is way too quick for that.
That's what I figured. Yeah.
It's very your exocortex is having issues tracking just how quickly this thing is moving. It's taken a little while to calibrate because it's been
Okay.
used to these like really sort of slow moving creatures.
Right. Yeah.
Zenka,
Calibrating.
I'm going to get out that serum of healing.
slow down, slow down, slow down.
And then I'm going to cast Magic Missile at it.
Okay.
Because that's the thing I've learned.
At what point does the
Oh no, I need
exocortex
dice,
receive
'cause I
a
haven't
bigger
taken this
bonus?
into consideration yet.
Next level.
I
need
think
to
it
add my
scales
random
with
die.
your
right,
BAB.
yeah.
It basically makes you full BAB.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I go from not full baby to full baby.
Okay.
Just by that scan. But I think see the next level, maybe 6th level, I get a swift scan, so I don't have to
Okay.
waste a move action on
my
it.
D8.
That's sweet.
There's a D8.
And don't you eventually be able to scan more than one?
Yeah, at some point I'll be able to scan multiple targets.
Sweet.
Okay.
So it's like
a
Slayer,
Slayer.
study
Oh,
target.
wait,
yeah.
that's not D8, that's D4.
I didn't
What am I
like
doing?
see that when I was first picking the character, and now that I'm playing it, it's like I have like my level 8 Slayer in Society, and then now my other Slayer.
Your sci-fi Slayer.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, darn it.
What's wrong? You trying to
I'm trying to find dice.
If I get around to having an actual like
Here's the
sustained
default
combat
like
character, I think I'm gonna build a melee class. Just to be the
That
the
is
polar
6
opposite.
points of damage.
Are you full action?
No, just
Yes.
the 2.
Okay. So
Move action was spent getting that serum of healing because I'm probably going to need it in a minute.
So why don't you just walk around with that? Like a gun in one hand and
Velcro.
a harem ceiling in the other.
Probably would be a good idea.
Like
I'm
Velcro
pretty
it
sure
where
you
it's
get one of
up
these
and you can
armor,
just-
these quick release armor sheaths.
I probably should do that once we
just-
get back to a station.
So I kind of feel like
I've got
far in this
upgrade
adventure,
slots in this.
Zenka has developed PTSD.
A little bit. Being paralyzed will do that to you. You don't forget
And
that.
we spoke about this before.
Never
Velcro
forget.
should appear in the equipment chapter. Use
Yeah.
Velcro on.
Oh, it doesn't. Wouldn't that fall into the rule of like?
If it's
like-
something that's commonly available, it's available for like 5 credits.
or isn't there a rule somewhere like if it's something that exists in the real world
Yes.
that's minor, you just pay dollars and credits and go?
It is just 5 credits.
Oh, okay.
Like it's just,
Yeah.
it is there.
You,
I
like-
got it somewhere.
Yeah.
Ion, it's your turn. The magic missiles seem to do the trick, but Maia was having issues trying to track this thing. It is fast. It's very fast.
It's right here.
I haven't picked up that visual data processor.
I don't care.
I still can't.
I'm a full round attack it with my lasers.
Okay.
This is a
Well-
good roll. One of them is a good roll.
10's probably not going to hit,
No.
but a 23 is probably going to hit.
That 23 will hit.
Yeah, screw you, bitch.
Coincidentally.
So it can take 12 fire damage
12 fire damage.
from my laser.
Torched. Burn its moldy ass.
Okay. It takes it. It shrieks in pain. Sounds like the other shrieks of pain that it's been issuing for the past,
Oh,
30 seconds.
Fungus is eating my skin! Ah! Oh, I got shot by a laser! Ah! Yeah.
In general, any minor piece of equipment with a real-world equivalent, alarm clock, camera, digital keys for vehicles you own, timer, watch, so on, can be purchased with GM approval, costs 5 credits, and has light bulk.
Okay.
If you want to get a
Velcro?
strip of Velcro,
You got to get on the Datasphere and get on Castrovel's Amazon.
They call it Castazon.
Castazon.
No, it's just called the jungle.
if you want to
I
get
like
some
it.
of this good ass Velcro,
There you go.
5 credits.
I've never just seen a giant roll of
Yeah.
Velcro. in
Yeah.
person
oh, that
before.
is industrial strength.
Oh man, that's awesome.
It's over-engineered Velcro. It's got extra little loops.
So the joy, like the HOTUS I have on my chair over there,
Yeah.
I've got like the Visa mounts for like a TV.
Yeah.
And just like the soft part of the Velcro on the joystick, so I can put it anywhere, and like the rough part on that, it doesn't go anywhere.
That's awesome.
It's like 2 full strips on, but it's
It would
It
technically still be a move action to retrieve it from there, but I'm just taking the move action now because it's like
we can talk Velcro because I think eventually this would be, legitimate like upgrade that you guys could.
Just
I got upgrade slots in the armor. I can
yeah.
do the quick
It's a
release
It's a
sheath.
1 slot upgrade for a quick release sheath. Okay.
And I got 3
Just
slots in this
call it
armor.
Velcro. It's cheap. Meanwhile, I'm gonna shoot this thing.
This is the most budget quick release sheath ever.
All right. Okay then.
AKA you shove it in a sock and have Velcro on your chest.
Okay. So the cell check's not going to make it because that's a 22.
Yeah, you're looking for 25s on this thing.
15 EAC.
No, that will not hit.
Okay.
It's too fast.
Too quick.
It's a creature's turn. Who do we have here?
10, 20, 30.
I move behind cover.
So we're going to
For I am small and bite sized.
we're going to rush up here. Who's this?
That's me. Maya.
Maia. It's going to charge you
Me for Maya.
at no penalty.
Of course. Low rolls.
Does a 24 hit your kinetic?
Yes. Yes, it
Okay.
does.
Cool. It is going to do
Here it is.
14 damage as it bites you with this charge, and it will also try to trip you.
I will not allow that.
So it
I
doesn't
don't
give
know.
me.
I can say that.
Oh god, now I'm
I don't
gonna have
actually
to
have an
think about
ability.
what the BAB is.
BAB is AC versus combat maneuvers. It is their KAC plus 8.
Right, I know. I'm just trying to think of what its actual attempt is.
Oh, it
It's
is
a-
just an attack roll.
It's just an attack roll.
Yep, nothing special.
So I guess the same as its
yeah,
bite.
it's
Yeah.
just the same as
Okay.
an attack.
So what is your KAC?
30.
So you're 30. Yeah.
So 30 is your CMD. It will not trip you.
So that's
I-
the heavy armor.
It had a 25 on the attempt, but it's not
Defensive
gonna-
value now goes up with your armor, which is nice.
Yeah. So it attempts to trip you with this bite. It is unsuccessful as a result.
Too heavy.
Maya, you're up. This thing does have reach, so you'll want to consider shooting.
you
From
can,
one more step away.
yeah, you can guarded step back and then shoot it.
Right. I think that's probably my best move. Guarded step me back, because I've already scanned it, so that's good forever. Alright. High rolls. That is not a high roll. That's not going to hit. I don't even have to add that up.
Okay. Zenka.
I think I might have some faith in your next attack roll. Well, wait, you're getting ready to attack it.
Yes, I am.
Yes.
Boost him.
I'll have faith later. Yeah, here, have a supercharged weapon.
Lack of
Okay.
faith
And I'm going to take
disturbing.
5 foot step back diagonally, guarded step.
Okay. Can he hit me where I'm at?
He's got a
Yes.
10-foot
Yeah.
reach.
So I will guarded step back,
No, he can't hit you
and
now.
then I'll shoot this fool.
Okay.
Roll a 1. The only reason I rolled a 1 is because you did that.
This is what I get for having
For
faith in
every
you.
buff, there's a bane.
Well, that spell's wasted now. I'm gonna lose that spell. Swap it out at the next level.
If y'all can't use it properly, I'm not giving you toys anymore.
Right.
I'll take them all away.
See how it is.
Cyna, it is your turn.
All right.
They seem to be pretty ineffectual at this close range, but it is a bit nerve-wracking to have a 10-foot
It is.
dinosaur.
Wow.
I mean, even
I
this picture
fail-
has blur lines.
Yeah.
Like,
so
it's...
That's awesome.
there is
actually.
a not nearly enough on the stealth, and I rolled a 2 for my attack.
Okay, that is not going to be enough.
We're like, how do guns work?
Oh, my
I've
gun
forgotten.
works just fine. The dinosaur.
A lot of practice.
Nice thing
We're
is
going
it can't
to-
charge.
It can't, but it's got other toys. It will. We'll move here.
Just so it can reach everybody, of course.
And it's going to try to hit Ion with its tail.
Whatever.
Seeing as how it was pretty difficult to do anything to you, it didn't knock you over, so it's going to try to hit you with its tail. Ooh, it's a 14 hit kinetic.
No.
Okay.
It's going to break its tail on this heavy armor.
So it did not succeed with the tail, so it can't do that. It moved, it done that, it couldn't have done that anyway. Okay, that's its turn. Maya.
Alright.
Whee!
Here we go. Big numbers. Okay, it's not real big, but it's better than it has been. So, 16, 17, 18 EAC.
18 will hit its EAC.
Nice.
Victory.
Alright, this one is 1d8. And that'll be 7, and I've actually been adding it wrong. It's plus my character level in damage for weapon specialization. I don't know why I was only adding 2. So 7 plus 4, 11.
It's your half your character level if it's like a small arm.
It's a long arm.
Yeah, so it's going to be... So what'd you get again? 11?
Yeah, 11.
Okay.
I've been adding half instead.
That's
and
because
just
if it's a basic melee or a small arm, that's what it does. No, if it has the operative or is a small arm, that's what it is.
Zenka.
Which is fair.
Yeah,
considering
do that
the amount of
again.
damage you
Do
can
that
with
again.
an operative weapon.
Dude, charge my weapon again.
Charge your weapon again?
Yeah.
Okay, I was going to get ready to do overheat, which is just 15-foot cone of 2d8 fire.
I mean, 2d8 sounds nice, but 46 sounds better.
Okay. Try it again.
Yay, me.
Don't piss it away.
My last spell will
You guys
be
are
overheat.
putting a lot of pressure on me.
Don't roll a 1.
No wonder I can't shoot him.
Oh my god.
Just don't roll a 1.
All right.
Oh.
That's not a 1.
Does a 12 hit its EAC?
No.
Yeah.
Cyna.
So...
Wow, that 2d8 does sound really good.
Yeah.
It does, doesn't
How
it?
good does it sound? It sounds a whole lot better than
It
46.
sounds a lot better than somebody making an attack roll.
Or somebody going, here, I'm going to take this 46.
I'm gonna
and
have it roll
pour
dice."
on the ground. Pour it on the ground.
What the hell's the save DC? I'm going to go ahead and spend...
You know what?
Looking
When
it
it's
up.
overcharged, it makes really pretty.
Okay.
Can't waste that shooting things with it. Interrupts the beam.
Oh, God.
120
Well,
feet of pure pretty.
So the stealth check is not going to be high enough. That's like an 18. But this thing can probably smell me.
Also, you didn't move when you shot.
Oh. Card stuff.
You better be glad I'm benevolent.
The attack roll, however, is a 24 energy.
That will hit.
Yes.
Ooh, max damage. 11.
Does your
Sonic.
supercharge use increased ammo?
Yes, it uses 2 ammo per shot.
No, I don't.
No, the increased ammo? No, it's
when you
just
use
additional
boost.
damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
you put
that's when
magic
you
in
use
it.
Boost,
Yeah, I just make it more effective.
Okay.
Boost uses additional.
Because there's a mechanic trick that it's like just like your supercharge, but it makes me use like double or triple ammo or something. with
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah, mine does not make you use additional ammo. It's
That's
just
what
a
I was
better
wondering.
shot.
Right.
Which you're not getting anymore. Nobody is. I'm getting rid of that spell next level.
So it got shot a couple of times. Ion can't do jack to it, so
Here it comes. Are you ready? It loves us.
Well, I mean,
So
where
it
are the
can-
ones
So,
we have shot it?
Yeah. So Maia will. It's going to do a bite.
Bring it.
Maia. Is that 18 hit kinetic? It tried to do a bite. It did not do a bite.
Just bites into my big shielded arm.
Maya, it made this attempt to try to bite into you, and maybe it did grab like an armored gauntlet, but it can't quite. But you can feel a little bit of like scratching and
Yeah,
stuff, but there's no pressure. It didn't get a good grip.
Back when we
he
used to
might-
have touch ACs, it was really easy to tell if somebody technically hit somebody and just didn't deal damage.
Well, something
We don't
tells
have
me
that.
The
that
math
his
is pretty
dex
much
is
the
higher
same.
than 4.
Big numbers.
Double digit.
Ryan's
We'll take that.
15, 16, 17 EAC?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to replace that. 2 plus 6, so 8 plus the 4, so 12 damage.
12 damage.
Get chilled. I think this is nice damage, right? I guess.
I would
called
the
frostbite.
frostbite 0
Yeah.
class, whatever. Zinka, it's your turn.
Reflex save, DC 14.
Okay. It's pretty good at these. He'll make it with 17.
Okay. Still half damage. Which is
Roll good.
still going to be 15. So half of that is going to be 7.
Nice.
7 fire.
Yep.
And I'm out of first level spells.
It takes that. This thing is nimble. Just again, like will saves are going to be the.
I've still got 7 level slots, but
Ion, it's your turn.
I don't have anything to affect people's
An
minds.
18 EAC is going to hit.
Yes.
Okay, I shot twice. I missed with one. That's going to be 7 damage.
7 damage.
And that was a 4-round action, so yes, I am not moving. Because I shot twice.
Okay. It's also, you would still be in its reach, too.
Right.
So it will get an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
It's going to do a bite. Does a 23 hit your kinetic?
Yeah, sure does.
Cool. That is 11 piercing with its bite.
What did you roll?
A 1.
Oh my god.
Don't get bit.
Yeah, don't get bit.
Don't get bit.
Actually, I should probably be using...
It's all good. Now it's its turn. No, now it's Cena's turn.
Cena's turn.
He's going to put a bullet
This thing
through its
looks
face.
to be in very terrible shape.
All right.
If any number of these shots you guys have been landing hit again, it'll probably do it in.
So the stealth check is a natural 1 for a 15.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
The attack, however, is going to be a 19 energy.
Yes, that'll hit.
That'll be 7 damage.
7 damage.
Sonic.
Maybe that can lose some balance, mess up its inner ear.
Maybe.
So, this thing is in really bad shape.
Good.
But it's
If I
not...
made even one of those stealth checks.
Right. It would be dead.
It is going to attempt to slap you with its tail.
Whatever.
I encourage it.
Ooh, that's a 25 kinetic.
Yep.
Good.
That's a little personal.
The tail slap. It's cocked. That is 16 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Ouch.
And it will roar at all of you all. Please make me a will save, everyone.
Oh, I got a thing. I can just roll that.
I'd rather not.
That's all right.
Oh yeah, my
I'd
best
like to fail that.
best save.
This is fear, right?
This would be a...
Yes, you said it
Yes.
was a fear effect.
It's a
Yay.
mind-affecting, sense-dependent fear effect.
Halfling bonus might save me
And I
there.
chose not to take neural shot.
15.
15 will
Oh my
pass.
god. A 5.
5 will fail.
23.
A 23 will pass.
May I ask the DC?
18.
18 will pass the 13.
Okay, halfling bonus for
That hurts.
So,
Hurts real bad that I couldn't make a 13.
so that roar, really, seeing him get hit with that tail, like, hard, and then hearing that roar is going to leave you shaken for 3 rounds.
Of course. What does shaken do?
It's a -2 to D20 rolls, I think.
Yeah, I think it's
if,
the same.
if you look in here,
Oh yeah, and Jared's
Oh, we have a
fancy
list of
character
conditions.
sheet.
in the very back,
Yeah, I have this. I have this
the
right
second to last page.
Look at the things that were given to you.
Right.
What the hell am I doing?
You take -2 to ability checks, attack rolls, saving throws, and skill checks.
Yeah, most things that involve a D20.
Yeah. So,
Because you scared.
Yeah. It is your turn. This is shaking you up. This thing is close to death, so you are...
Second to last page?
Second. to
Your
last.
very last page.
Oh, okay. Different order.
Oh, okay.
I may have reordered mine. I'm not. I don't
Okay.
remember.
Okay. Pretty much -2 to everything.
It is your turn, -2 to everything.
Ugh. I was already having trouble enough hitting the thing. Alright.
Now you can't even hack computers. What do we keep you around for?
I'm going to assume that probably doesn't hit because that is a 14, 15, 16 -2, so 14 EAC.
That'll miss. Zenka, it looks to be in bad shape.
You can do it.
5, 8, 12. 12 points.
With the
Magic missile.
Old reliable.
That is enough to kill it.
It's working.
Sweet.
I had to use a charge out of the battery for that.
So I'm gonna be like, okay,
Battery
guys,
is dead.
I'm gonna need a little
It's
resty
kind of cool
rest.
though, then be like, you know what I need? I need some more spells battery.
Well,
That tail slap kind of knocked your wind out.
That's what I imagine.
It's,
Just jabbing it
I
into you.
believe it's 20 charges per spell level.
I'm gonna take a
out
little
of the
break.
battery. So right now I've only got the regular old battery, so I can only do that for level 1 spells.
well, coincidentally, you guys were setting up camp anyway. So,
Okay.
you
sweet.
do kill this thing. Unlike the other creature, it does not have resolve points. So once you bring it past 75 hit points, it goes down.
Nice.
All right. Well,
So
I
we're gonna set up camp and use our thing. Instead of using rations, why don't we just cook some of this thing?
Sure. Give me a.
eatable.
Covered in mold, man.
Yeah.
look, the mold is only a few cells deep. I mean, it just came out of it.
Mold does not go.
There's a
few
lot of
cells
meat on this
deep.
dinosaur.
You don't
There's a lot of meat.
touch mold.
All right. Well, the look on the GM's face says no. So let's eat some rations. Yum yum yum.
It's a yes and. So
It sounds like a survival check.
it does sound like a survival check to harvest.
I will assist
I will
the
assist.
harvesting.
You are being assisted to harvest.
Yeah, I may not have needed this.
You do not
I
get
may not have
assisted.
needed because somebody said dinner to a halfling, and
I just handed you some spices.
my survival check is 23 before your help.
23. Okay. So
I like pull out the survival knife. Meat's
Even
back
with
on the
the
menu,
help,
boys.
you know enough about the biology of this thing and like cuts of meat to get, cuts of meat to avoid, that you figure you're probably not going to have any leftovers. You're going to be very sparing with the parts that you get. You're probably going to get like deep muscle tissue.
That's good.
And
Get that brisket.
No organs this time. Sorry.
No, that's fine.
No,
We'll pass.
no
Whiskered
Rincrota livers.
Ringranda
Rincrota feet.
brisket. Delicacy.
So you're able to.
Did you bring the orcish barbecue sauce?
I did.
There we go.
So you're able to get the best parts of that meat that are not affected, so you can save yourself a little bit of field rations, and also have a warm meal. I guess I don't know what you would need to do to actually do food prep.
We've been on 4 days of protein bars. Okay.
This
No,
big
we
dinosaur
haven't.
steak.
I don't think we have actually. I think we've been using the RTEs.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
that's worse.
It's
14 days of
We've been mixing
ROEs.
powder and water together.
Let
in
me tell you what
shapes.
that latrine looks like.
It's coming out the same way it looks going in.
Yeah.
Like,
our
it's-
R2Es are MREs essentially that are
Yes.
specifically designed to last 100 years.
Yeah. So these might be 100 years old, and every time they pass through your body, they leave with a little piece of your soul.
So it's probably nice to have a piece of meat that isn't seasoned
Big old rare
with a lot
dinosaur
of
steak.
salt.
Doesn't come out of every torque pouch.
Yeah. It's so.
Yeah, we'll find some.
Hooray!
We'll find like some ramps,
There you go.
There.
wild herbs and spices.
We can do
Fix
this.
this bitch up.
And
Yeah.
all of a sudden, everybody that is listening to the podcast knows exactly where we're from.
Yeah.
Not that it was a
They
secret.
figured it out.
Right,
But now
because they
we've,
also watched the Adventure Zone and they explained it.
Yeah, so it's yeah, you prepare this up really well. I mean, considering the lack of resources you have here in the middle of the wilderness, but it is fresh food.
Lack of resources.
Even if it
I was a
was,
scout. I know how to cook steak on a fire.
even if it was riskily done. So let's see here.
You don't need to refrigerate it until after it's dead, Jared.
It's not.
I feel like the words risky and adventure are used interchangeably sometimes.
Yeah.
Title music provided by Overclocked Remix and created by CFX. Find more great classic game remixes at ocremix.com. Ambient music provided by Tabletop Audio. Original 10-minute ambiances and music for games and stories. Find out more at tabletopaudio.com.